Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. We're jumping right in today because we are tackling a concept you've probably heard your entire life, the veneration of elders. We all hear respect your elders, right? But in Hindu Dharma, we're not just talking about basic etiquette or having good manners. It's actually a deeply structured philosophy, completely grounded in ancient texts, the Shastras, and rich spiritual traditions, the Sampradayas. Today, we're going to explore the physical mechanics, the scriptural hierarchies, and most importantly, the actual limits of deference.
So this brings us to the ultimate question. It's a question almost every youth has asked at some point when standing near a temple gate or sitting at a family dinner. Should respect always be earned through good deeds, or is it just owed to someone by default simply because they've lived longer? Imagine you're a young person wondering if you really need to bow to an elder who is incredibly selfish or miserly. Or maybe you're a manager in a corporate setting trying to deal with a really stubborn older employee. Does age automatically grant authority, or is respect something much deeper? To figure that out, we actually need to look at how respect is practiced physically.
Section 1. The mechanics of deference.
In these traditions, how you literally move your body communicates exactly what kind of respect you're offering. Let's start with Namaskar, or Namaste. This is the universal, completely non-contact greeting of pressing your palms together. You offer this to everyone, absolutely regardless of their status. It perfectly embodies the concept of Samadarshana, or equal vision. Just like the Bhagavad Gita teaches in chapter 5, the wise see all equally, whether they are looking at a Brahmin, a cow, an elephant, a dog, or an outcast. Because there is a divine spark in absolutely everyone. When you say Namaste, you're literally saying, I bow to the divine in you. Respect is for the soul.
But then we move to something way more specific, which is Charan Sparsh. This translates to touching the feet. Now, unlike Namaskar, this is highly conditional. You really only reserve this for parents, elders, teachers, or sadhus. Traditionally, this posture is viewed as a literal energy transaction. The idea here is that an elder who has lived a life of serious moral strength actually emits positive vibrations. So by humbly bowing and touching their feet, the younger person's body acts as a receptor. You're absorbing that positive energy, while the elder gives a blessing. It's this beautiful exchange that systematically dissolves the younger person's ego.
And then we get to the ultimate form of physical submission, Ashtanga Pranam, which is also known as Dandavat. The word literally means lying on the floor like a stick. For this, you need 8 specific parts of the body to make contact with the earth. We're talking thighs, feet, hands, chest, mind, head, speech, and eyes. Now, you do not do this for your average elder. This extreme deference is reserved exclusively for God, your spiritual gurus, or highly revered saints. It represents total, absolute spiritual surrender.
Section 2. The Manusmriti hierarchy.
You see, ancient philosophical systems didn't just leave respect up to your personal feelings. They codified highly specific criteria for who actually qualifies for these deeper levels of deference. Let's walk through this strict hierarchy laid out in the Manusmriti. At the very bottom, we have wealth. Above that is your kinship or relation. Above that is age. But here is the absolute game changer. Age is actually outranked by karma, your righteous actions and ethical deeds. And sitting at the very top, apex level, is vidya, which means flawless wisdom and true learning. This perfectly explains why a phenomenally wealthy king would lay fully prostrate before a completely penniless sage. As the Mahabharata tells us, true status comes by conduct, not birth. The highest respect always goes to the wisest.
So how do you actually attain that supreme wisdom? Well, the texts outline 10 universal virtues, or dharma, that earn someone this highest tier of respect. We're talking about cultivating things like steadfastness, forgiveness, self-control, truthfulness, and freedom from anger. It's not just about being a nice person. Systematically practicing these 10 virtues leads to true self-mastery. When you see an elder who embodies these traits, your respect isn't just for their gray hair. You are respecting their total mastery over the human condition.
Moving on to Section 3. Caste versus character.
Now, as societies became more rigidly stratified by birth over time, a huge debate emerged. How do you balance biological seniority with social and spiritual equality? We can really see this tension by looking at 2 distinct viewpoints. The Orthodox Shastric view prioritizes the Varna hierarchy. Traditionalists argue that strict physical boundaries between castes are necessary to maintain cosmic equilibrium and ritual purity. Under that rigid framework, a higher caste youth might actually be barred from touching the feet of a lower caste elder just to avoid ritual pollution. But on the flip side, the reformist and bhakti view offers a really powerful counter-narrative. It argues for spiritual equality, saying that genuine devotion and character completely dissolve these birth-based boundaries. Character dictates worth, not heredity.
Swami Vivekananda was a massive champion of this reformist view. He powerfully argued a simple yet profound idea: Jiva is Shiva. He was saying that every single living being is a direct manifestation of the divine. He boldly challenged that orthodox idea of ritual pollution. I mean, he basically pointed out that a Brahmin's spirituality must be incredibly fragile if a simple touch from a marginalized person could destroy it. For Vivekananda, respect has to be rational. Blind respect leads to stagnation, but respecting an elder of a lower caste with discernment actually builds your own spiritual character.
And this brilliantly illustrates the core teachings of the Bhakti movements, especially the Gaudiya Vaishnava tradition, with figures like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They taught that you should be as tolerant as a tree, as humble as grass, and importantly, you should respect those whom society doesn't respect. True spiritual practice means honoring the eternal soul inside everyone, totally above their social standing, and doing it without ever demanding that respect in return.
Which brings us to Section 4, the limits of obedience.
This raises a huge question. What happens if an elder breaks Dharma? What if they misguide you? Hindi scripture answers this with the incredibly famous narrative of Prahlada. Prahlada was a young boy who was totally devoted to the divine. But his father, Hiranyakashipu, was a powerful tyrannical king who demanded that Prahlada abandoned his faith. So what did Prahlada do? He respectfully bowed to his father, but as the texts point out, that bow was respect for his father's eternal soul, not for his tyranny. He flat out refused to obey the unrighteous orders. This sets up a massive precedent. Blind obedience is not a virtue when an elder's commands violate truth. You respect the essence, but you resist the error. You resist the adharma.
We actually see this concept of managing boundaries across a lot of different traditions. The Sikh principle of personal sovereignty strictly forbids submitting to spiritual coercion. A Sikh bows only to the guru. In the Swaminarayan tradition, disciples follow very strict dietary and purity codes. If an elder asks you to compromise those vows, you just don't do it. Humility and service to elders is devotion, but it doesn't mean breaking your vows. We even see this applied perfectly to the modern workplace. Like that manager we talked about earlier, you can show complete courtesy to a stubborn older colleague, respect their age, but firmly guide the workflow without submitting to their bad advice. You maintain behavioral courtesy, but you keep your ethical boundaries intact.
Section 5. Dharma is the highest law.
So the synthesis of all this philosophy is actually really clear, and thinkers from Kartrapatri to the Puri Shankaracharyas all echo this. Respect is unconditional in spirit, but it is highly conditional in practice. You look at an elder with equal vision, acknowledging that divine spark and their biological experience, but righteousness, dharma, has to dictate your actions. If an elder offers wrong advice, you respect their age, absolutely, but you completely reject the adharma. Dharma is the absolute highest law.
And you know, it is fascinating how this ancient dharmic wisdom lines up perfectly with modern psychology. Psychology tells us that respect is a gift. It's never a demand. You literally cannot force true reciprocal respect just because of your age or your organizational authority. Genuine respect is a natural, unforced response to ethical and moral behavior. It just flows naturally toward people who actually embody those 10 virtues we discussed.
Which leaves us with a pretty powerful question to reflect on as we wrap up today. In your own life, in every single intergenerational dynamic you face, will you blindly submit to age? Or will you use your discernment to respectfully revere the soul, while letting dharma, truth, and righteousness be your absolute guide? Next time you find yourself at odds with an elder, remember the tools and the wisdom we unpacked today. That's all for this explainer. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep seeking the truth.